Buy cheap and safe NBA 2K22 MT at NBA2King.com. You can use code Excapar, that's EXCAPAR, for 5% off your entire purchase.
Alright, so Season 6 is slowly working upon us, and it's an interesting time. So I'm going to be telling you guys, just like we did last week, the cards you should be selling, some things you should be working on right before Season 6 drops, now that we know some of these rewards. That way you can get a little bit ahead and make sure that you're maximizing your MT. So yeah, like if you guys do enjoy, you find it informative, comment what you guys think, and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. So first off, before we kind of see what we're doing, we should probably look at the Season 6 blog, just to show you guys kind of where my reasoning is, I guess, for some of these. So we have the all new My Team updates, the playoff agendas. You know, we're gonna be getting moments of the month. We don't care about that. The zero gravity, so many rewards. So it's starting off with this thing next Monday, where we get a gold Giannis, and we just kind of have to complete agenda groups. And every single day, when we complete our agenda groups, we're gonna get a new card in My Team. This is awesome to see. We love having to constantly work up. And it means we're gonna be seeing guys like Lonzo, Shaq, Luka, Devin Booker, Smush Parker, and we're just kind of gonna be getting cards up and up and up and up and up until we get a dark matter, which is kind of cool. It just says make sure you don't get too far behind. If you hit 4,000 cards, you're gonna be getting Invincible Dirk, and you know, yada yada yada. But this is kind of where it gets interesting. The level 40 reward is going to be a dark matter Josh Giddey, who's going to be one of the best playmakers in the game. The guy's also going to have the Jason Kidd jumper on very quick, which to some people is a tough jumper, but I actually didn't mind it when I was using his other one. I'm going to assume at least it's going to be on very quick. It might be just on quick. It's definitely not going to be on normal, but I'm assuming it's very quick just because it's a bit of a tough jumper. And he's a 6'8" PG, and this means that a lot of the taller guards that are in the game are probably going to start dropping in value relatively quick, and we're already kind of seeing it. And I'll show you guys a few cards that I've noticed that the value is kind of tanking on them. So it'll be interesting, but you can see he's a shooting guard PG. You can play the PG or the 2, so it may not drop them completely, but it's definitely affecting the market right now. And we have some other cards that we can go ahead and look at. Unlimited is Bob Netolicky. Honestly, it's a weird name. Clutch Time is going to be James Worthy for 100 wins. Definitely going to be working towards that one. Clutch Time Wheel Spin is Albert King. Jerry Sloan on the Ascension. Richard Dumas in the Vault. Bradley Beal in Online. Mac Calvin in the Draft. And Dikembe Mutombo in the Token Rewards. And this is the huge one that I think everybody should be looking at, is Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo. This is a 7'4" center that is going to be in the token market that is going to just be a beast, at least if he's going to be like we think he is. But that doesn't mean other cards here aren't going to be bad. Bob is going to be a 6'9", I think, power forward center. I haven't actually looked at who Mac Calvin is, so let's do a little soul searching together. Mac Calvin. He is a 6' PG. All right, most of us probably will not be using him, but it's cool that he's there. Dumas should be pretty nice if they make him a point guard. Albert King, you know, who knows? It's going to be an interesting time, honestly. I think there's going to be some good cards, and then it kind of just gets up into some other stuff, you know, this season online. But also cool. The cool thing is the limited reward, so that is literally not even listed, will not be part of this Beyond Level 40 season, but at the end of the season, an option pack will contain all the Dark Matters for the first time this season. I also don't know why we don't have the limited, but I haven't really read too much into this. Either way, that's what we're looking at. We have a lot of Dark Matters coming to the game, and we can already kind of check how it's affecting the prices of cards. First off, with one of the most expensive cards in the game, and that is Luka Doncic. You can see 268k right now for this Luka, and 2 or 3 days ago, when I was picking up my Luka, he was going for 500k. So the news of Luka is already kind of, or the news of Josh Giddey is already half the Luka's kind of price, which is kind of concerning. So if you have a Luka like I do, it's probably time to go ahead and get out from under it, sell all the other cards. My honest tip for you guys is literally just sell anything of value that you have on your squad, honestly. Because it kind of looks like this new season of My Team is going to completely shake up what the meta is looking like for popular cards, and I just think that it might be time to move on from some of these. Another one that's interesting to me is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, Kareem's price is going to be one that's very, very iffy and very, very interesting, because if you really think about it, Dikembe Mutombo should be not better than Kareem, but almost just as good, and has the ability to defend that Kareem skyhook great, because Dikembe is going to be one of those guys who is super good in the paint. His defense is crazy. His postgame can be good, and he already had a glitched, version of himself earlier in the year that was able to shoot. So that means that this other one is, if we follow 2K's pattern, is probably going to be able to shoot as well. Meaning Kareem is probably not going to be as insane. There's also guys like David Robinson, who I'm going to assume are probably going to get a little bit of a price tick down. If you are somebody who's using Kareem, it might be time to, sell Kareem and maybe move on to D-Rob, see what he's looking like. Just so you're saving a little bit on MT. So, there is, that, I guess, aspect of it. Just kind of something to think about. But with also dikembe, since we're talking about it, I would highly recommend everybody kind of work towards getting some tokens, especially if you're close like I am to getting a lot of tokens, or that 1,000 token mark. In the token market right now, we only have Thurl Bailey, who is going obviously for 1,000 tokens, and dikembe will also be in here and will be going for 1,000 tokens. So you kind of, might want to get out to 1,000. And I'm very close, obviously, myself, so I'll be working towards that. Some things that you may not have done that really could help you get some tokens is Power Within Spotlight. You get 75 tokens for finishing the entire thing, but you get 5 right there, and then another 10 right here, which is definitely a pretty decent margin to have, so I would highly recommend finishing any of those. You can also go ahead and finish out any of these agendas right here that say 25 tokens. You can see I have to do the Power Within Spotlight Challenge, I get 25. I finish the Bracket Busters, I get 25. So if we're looking at that right there, that's 140 tokens that I have, and that puts me up to 975 tokens, which is a massive amount of tokens for anybody to have. And then if I also get some more assists with out of position players, and then that out of position challenge right there, then I'm done and I have 1,000 tokens. That's probably going to be my plan of action, or maybe doing this Metamorphosis one because I'm a little bit closer. So anybody who's close to it, go there and get dikembe. But back to the cards that we should sell, or things that we should probably do. There are a lot of cards that are going for a lot of MT. And I just kind of, I don't know, I would be iffy on some of them. Like, I know that this Michael Jordan is absolutely insane, but what I've been telling people is he's insane, but his price is absolutely just skyrocketed in the, I guess, sky. And I just don't really think that you can, warrant keeping that much MT just locked up in a card. That's just my personal opinion. I know some people kind of disagree with it, but yeah, that's just kind of my idea. Another card that I would think about is this Giannis, just because, I mean, he's going for so much MT. It's not to say that he's a bad card by any means. I just think that there's, pick up the 80 instead, save out on some MT, because it looks like we're going to be getting some crazy cards. They're going to be filling out some positions. They're going to be another out of position that's eventually going to drop, and it's just going to, I guess, kind of spiral on top of each other, eventually leading to all of these cards losing a bunch of their value. I'm just trying to make sure you guys are saving a lot of your MT, essentially. That's really about it. Just making sure that everybody keeps their MT and doesn't really lose, too much of it. Zion Williamson's another card that I think is going for a lot of MT, but we're seeing a lot of cards with very quick jumpers. I just don't think that it's really too worth it to be hanging on to some of guys like this when you could just get out from under it. And I don't know, there's other cards that are kind of up there, but I just don't really think they're going for an insane amount. I mean, Kawhi Leonard is definitely going for a bit of MT. I don't see other cards being as good defensively as Kawhi, but it's another card that I would consider, maybe just making sure you get your MT, maybe buy it back later, a badged up one or something like that. But if you already have a crazy good squad, it's a crazy good squad. For some reason, the Shaquille O'Neal has started to increase in price for no damn reason. So I would definitely shell Shaq if you have any of them. Just think about. And Cade Cunningham, another card that has severely started to drop in price. And once Josh Giddey's available, all these tall PGs just won't be worth anything. So it's something that I would consider, selling. Another thing, if you have any Hall of Fame badges or the ability to get some Hall of Fame badges, I would definitely try to get some of those. Pick up some badges that you think some cards might need, based off of the list. And then diamond contracts and diamond shoes are a huge thing to go ahead and pick up. We're getting some cards who, may need some Converse shoes, which is awesome. If you have any Converse, things you can pick up. And then these diamond contracts, you can see for some reason, it's not showing me any below like 23k, even though there's definitely some. So if you can pick up any, a lot of diamond contracts that you might even need for some cards you're going to get tomorrow, but other people are definitely going to need them for tomorrow. So you might be able to flip some of these, pick them up for a decent price. Looks like anything below 19k is not a snipe, but just a good deal. So pick up some of these and have some fun with it. But I would definitely consider going through your collection, seeing what cards you have that are holding some value. For me, Luka Doncic, probably going to get out from under him. I'm probably going to consider selling my Anthony Davis, you know, and a few other cards, and just making sure that I'm getting my MT up, even though I'm already kind of doing that. And then just picking up some badges, picking up some diamond contracts, making sure I'm ready for it. So hopefully you guys go ahead and do that. Hopefully this is helpful. Hit that like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.